You ever feel like your life doesn't matter? Like you're just another face in the crowd, unseen, ordinary, maybe even forgotten? That's how Esther's story begins. She wasn't born into royalty. She had no power, no privilege, just an orphan girl, living far from home, trying to survive in a foreign land. But what she didn't know was that God was quietly positioning her for something far bigger than she could ever imagine. The Persian Empire was the biggest and strongest in the world. King Xerxes ruled it all minus 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. He had everything a man could want: wealth, armies, and glory. To show off his power, he threw a feast that lasted 6 months. 6 months. Imagine the noise, the lights, the gold, the wine, non-stop celebration. But pride can make even kings foolish. One night, Xerxes called for his queen, Vashti, demanding she come and show off her beauty to a room full of drunken men. And she refused. Just like that, the most powerful man in the world was publicly embarrassed. Angry and humiliated, Xerxes sent her away and ordered a new queen to be chosen, someone who would never say no. That's when Esther's quiet life was turned upside down. She was taken from her home, one of many young women brought to the palace. She had no choice, no voice, and no idea that this was part of a divine plan. While others fought for attention, Esther stayed humble. She didn't try to outshine anyone. She just stayed kind, patient, and true to who she was. And somehow, everyone noticed. Even the royal attendants favored her. And when the time came for her to stand before the king, she didn't ask for anything special. She simply walked in, calm and confident, trusting that God was with her. The moment Xerxes saw her, he was captivated. He placed the royal crown on her head, and just like that, Esther, the orphan girl, became queen of the greatest empire on earth. But this wasn't a fairy tale, not yet. Esther didn't know it, but her crown came with a calling. She kept her identity hidden, just as her cousin Mordecai told her. And while she was adjusting to palace life, something strange happened outside the gates. Mordecai overheard the palace guards plotting to kill the king. He told Esther, and she passed the warning along. The plot was stopped, the king's life was saved, but Mordecai got no reward, no recognition. His name was quietly written in a record book and forgotten, but God doesn't forget. And that tiny detail, one line in a royal scroll, would soon become the key to saving an entire nation. For now, Esther wore her crown in peace. But deep in the shadows, an enemy was rising, one who would soon force her to make the hardest choice of her life. Would she stay silent to save herself, or speak up and risk everything? Find out in part 2, The Plot of Haman. And hey, if this story caught your heart, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, so you don't miss the next episode. Because sometimes, the most ordinary people are chosen for the most extraordinary moments.